Vote for change, that's the word from DA leader John Steenhuisen. The party took the mother city by storm earlier today in its final bid to secure votes and tighten their hold on Cape Town.
Everything the ANC has touched in South Africa has turned to corruption. Everything they touch. Everything they touch turns to cadre deployment. Everything they touch turns to unemployment. You can't trust the ANC. And I've been in municipality after municipality after municipality waar die reëls in die strate. Die mense sit vir dae sonder krag. The people go without electricity for days on end. Not because of load shedding, but because the municipality hasn't paid the bills or it hasn't spent the money on the infrastructure to keep the lights on.
Well, the ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa leading the party's final election push in the Free State. He's been going on a walkabout in Sasolburg in the Metsimaholo municipality. It's a highly contested area for the ANC and other parties. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is there and is joining us now live. Pule, good afternoon. What are the political dynamics in that area and how will the ANC ensure it can win an outright majority? What is the party saying?
Well, as far as we are concerned, Dan, we do know that the DA would never want to repeat the same mistake they did in 2016 within that coalition government between themselves and the Metsimaholo Association Committee, which is a party. That very same Metsimaholo Association Committee broke away from the DA before an adjustment budget could be passed before council. What then happened is that before the by-elections, the SACP also had broken away from the ANC, which then went to go form coalition partners with the Metsimaholo Association Community Party and the Forum for Service Delivery and the AIC, which then asked the ANC if they could go in a coalition government. That was the first of its own, where we saw the SACP contesting for those municipal by-elections and having to have their own candidate as a mayor in this very same municipality. But what it is right now is that the ANC will be hoping to actually win outright majority in the upcoming local government elections. In this particular Ward 21, they believe that they can come out in their numbers and ensure that despite the challenges they had with the alliance partner, the SACP, they can be put in that position of being at the forefront of having their candidate to be the leader in this municipality.
SACP is our ally, and this time around we're working extremely well. We're focusing on the election. We've got a unified platform. The SACP has subscribed and embraced the ANC manifesto. They are a true ally and we are working together. There are no divisions, there are no issues amongst us. And we are going to have a unified approach on service delivery as well, because both of us want exactly the same thing. COSATU, the SACP, as well as the ANC, as well as SANCO. We all want the same thing, and the good thing is we're working with the community. The community is here. They're not necessarily members of the ANC, but they're members of the community who are standing behind the ANC and the corrective measures that the ANC is going to take to reposition Metsimaholo and to win it back to the African National Congress.
Now, did the president of the ANC have anything to say about the current power cuts that we are seeing in the country? Because there is concerns that may affect voting day.
Definitely. I mean, he did speak about how this has been an issue for the country as well, which has also affected many local businesses and companies across the country. But most importantly, we also remember that just a few days ago, the ANC releasing that statement saying that there has to be some sort of order at Eskom, saying that the challenges that have embattled the state entity have to be resolved as it's impacting most of the civilians across the country. He had a strong word and emphasis around the issue at Eskom, saying his only priority was energy and that the issue of load shedding had to come to an end. We spoke to the president earlier on and this is what he had to say.
About the Eskom problems, yes, of course, there has to be decisive action, there has to be greater focus, and there has to be a correction of what is happening now at Eskom. Because everybody in the country is really, really angry and upset at the load shedding, particularly stage 4 load shedding. So there has to be a change. There has to be a change of way in which we generate and reticulate our electricity. So that is a process that will be looked at. And right now, I've said I want us to focus on making sure that there is energy. Other issues, we'll attend to them, but right now I want focus on energy, and load shedding must come to an end.
Thank you very much. That comment there by President of the ANC, Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, on the campaign trail ahead of the Siyangoba rally in Sasolburg. The ending that report by Pule Letshwiti-Jones.